Okay, so here, so I hope this is clear to everyone that collection of technologies to build a product or a solution is required for an industry so that they can push these solutions to the consumers. Now, once the consumers start using this technology and consumers' data comes on the technology, now comes the other part, the security part. If you are maintaining large pool of data of consumers on your server, you are responsible to ensure the security. So how will you identify whether the applications are secure? I'm not talking about with the hacker's perspective. I'm talking about the web developer's perspective. Let's say you have done machine learning. After machine learning, you have designed a web application. But once you have designed the web application, you don't understand how you have to write defensive code. Okay. Once you have exported your solution on the cloud, you may forgot to perform the solid checks on how to ensure security of the cloud instances, because finally a cloud instance again is a raw operating system. So again, you need to understand about cloud security, the application defensive mechanism in order to ensure a secure application. Then, on the other hand, we need a penetration tester who can check whether there is any security loophole within the application or not. So, the overall thing is when you will be deploying a product or a solution, or when you will be working on that, when you will be working in large teams, whatever code you will be designing, be it a pretty small unit code which you are writing for a big company, for a big project wherein n number of developers are working on the same project, but you are working on single unit. Even though you are responsible to write defensive code for that unit code, you should be able to test whether your unit code is working properly or not. Otherwise, you are going when you are going to push the sprint as in when we push our project to for integration and for final submission, let's say, or for milestone submission, then the test teams may get back to you and say the product is not working fine, or the unit which you have coded is not working fine. So again, it's going to be a big chaos. So now we are working towards sorting this problem out which the industry experiences. Now, with respect to the interviews which we had with these companies, we have got a lot of points after the discussions with them. But one major point was the people said whenever we hire a fresher, let's say you are in third year or final year, and after 1 or 2 years you are going to apply for a company, you'll be starting your career with that company. So they told whenever we hire a fresher, it takes us a couple of years to make him reach to the point to understand what the company is doing, the perspective of the company. I hope you are understanding. So this is a very big problem towards the industry side. That's why what they do is they always try to hire a professional who has certain kind of experience working with the international products or the corporate products or the industrial products. Are you understanding my point? I think if you guys could help me with some chat and all, that would be easy for me to understand whether you guys are understanding what I'm saying. Or and in the meantime, you can ask your questions also, so that we can have a clear discussion. Yeah, great. So I'm getting a message. Right. So now let me just quickly share you some basics of what you guys will be doing in, and how we will be taking up this program, and why this program, these kinds of programs are useful for you. So I'll come to that point. But before that, what I want is all the participants, those who are currently connected, on your chat, just quickly send me the technology over which you are going to take the examination. हमने आपको कुछ 5 टेक्नोलॉजीज दिए थे. लेट मी जस्ट क्विकली शो यू व्हाट आई हैव गॉट इज so I think I have that here. Okay, so here, so for the program which we have taken, we have approximately these programs are available: Python programming, full stack development, ethical hacking, supervised learning, unsupervised learning, automated digital and social media marketing. So you guys need to tell me what all exams you will be taking in during this phase. So I got to see Sandeep would be taking hacking exam. That would be great. Khushbu will be taking Python programming exam. Yash Goel will be taking web development, full stack web development. Great. Sandeep is asking, can we do more than one? Definitely. You can take any one or 1 to 5. So if you are taking 1 to 5, you'll be taking 5 exams again. So individually, you have to go exam by exam. You have to select one exam. You have to attempt the questions. Once you are done with that exam, you have to select the second exam, and then you can answer those questions. Okay. And I'll get to the point what kind of questions will be asked and whether they would be objective or multi-choice, or would there be any negative marking. So all kind of questions I'll be helping you out. So as I can see here, I have got hacking, Python, web development, and Python. Okay. So done, sir. Okay, I would take Python and ethical hacking then. Sure, you can take both the programs, Python and ethical hacking. You can take the exams on both, and you will be certified on both the programs for level 1. Now, so as you all can see, I have got 2 for Python, 2 for ethical hacking, and as of now, I got 1 for web development. So now I would like to take you to an industrial requirement. Okay, one more thing. Along with the program, you just have to type in which year of education currently you are, or if you're working, you can specify that also. If you are your education, which means if you are BTech student or MCA student or BTech student, BCA student, you can define that, which year you are in, along with. Okay, so I've got Nani in 3rd year, Sandeep 3rd year BTech, Yash Goel BTech 1st year, Rishabh Kumar, Khushbu is from BTech 3rd year, and Rishabh, you are from, again, you are from BTech 3rd year, I believe. Yeah, ML, unsupervised ethical hacking, and 3rd year. Okay, great. So now, as you all can see, everybody is in a very great time of education, actually, I must say. 3rd year is one of the most important year for your career. If you can tune up your career right from the 3rd year, then that would be a lot of opportunities will be available for you, because the best part for starting with 3rd year is you can gain at least 2 years of experience in the college itself. And when you come out of the college, you apply for a company, you gain 2 years experience initially during the college itself. Okay. And when you apply as a 2 years experienced professional, not as a fresher, if you are actively working on different kind of projects with respect to the industry. Okay. So I'll come to that point. Now, to take you to that point, I would like to help you all reach out to this website, actveda.co.in, so that you guys also will be able to search along with me, whatever I'll be searching, and later you all can quickly perform your own custom searches. Now here, guys. So as you all can see, I have shared a link with you, hackweather.co.in. Once you guys open this link, you guys will reach out to, there is a section, once you reach out to the website, you can quickly click on Get Started. Under the Get Started section, we have got a new section ready, that is career-oriented courses. Okay. Now with this career-oriented courses, one great news I would like to share with you all. All these career-oriented comes with a 0 upfront program feature. That means until and unless you get placed in the company, you don't need to pay a single rupee to any organization. Okay. Now here, I'll discuss the program details with you. But initially, what I like to, where I would like to take you, you all have to quickly click on all jobs. Once you click on all jobs, You will get a pool of the programs which are currently available, and I would like to share some information with you all. Now, as we can see, we have got various participants are taking Python, some of them are taking ethical hacking, and people are taking unsupervised machine learning and so on. So under the all jobs section, when you reach out to this page, there is a search option here wherein you can search with respect to name of the company, location of the company, the technology which are required at the company. You can also search with respect to experience required and the salary based requirements, whatever information is publicly available from them to us. You can quickly check back from here. Now I would like to take you to one thing. Let's say if I search for Python here, you all can quickly search for Python. Okay, here. So now let's say if I have searched for Python here, so here there are a few companies, there are a lot of companies actually, those who are hiring for Python programming language. Okay, now once you have searched for Python, here itself you can quickly search for the location also. Let's say I would like to search for Python jobs with respect to Delhi location. You can quickly type in Hyderabad or what else, whatever location, Bangalore, Karnataka, wherever you are staying, you can quickly search accordingly. I have got, yes, but sir, how can we do full job? I'll get to the point. Yes, I'll get to that point. Okay, here. So now you can see when I've searched for Python, let's say Delhi, I've got a few companies hiring at Delhi area for Python programming language. And accordingly, you can search for different locations wherever it is available, wherever applicable. Now let's see. Now, very first thing which starts is there is an internship program available over here. You can, there is a company, Omnipresent Robot Technology, who's hiring interns for Python programming language with experience in artificial intelligence. Okay, so this was the thing which I was saying with you all. Let's say if you have done Python programming basics, in the internship itself, the company is hiring for the internships so that they can provide you appropriate working experience during your college itself. And once you come out of the college, you already have the relevant experience, 2 years experience minimum if you are in third year, and you can apply for experienced jobs when you come out of the college. Okay, so you don't need to go through the same cycle that you need to get started as a fresher. So you can quickly avoid all that scenarios, and you can have a high package whenever you start at the corporate. Now here I would like to show you some more requirements here. First one was the internship, but there are some certain other requirements wherein if you see tentatively there are various experiences are being required. 3 years, 3 years experience. Algo 8 AI is also hiring for Python programming, who is seeking developers who has 1 year experience, which means let's say if you have started in final year, have got 1 year experience, you can also go for the job. But most of the companies, they start with a 2 year experience phenomena. Okay, so when you are in third year, you have to start with an appropriate internship so that you can work out on appropriate projects. And these projects are industry oriented projects. Industry as in, it's not beneficial if you have done n number of projects but they are not useful to the company where you are applying. So now you have to identify, as of now, let's say if you are in third year and final year, you guys have to focus towards the company and the business domain with which they are dealing, and you have to develop the project in that segment only. Okay. One of the biggest mistake which students are doing in their third year of internships and final year of internships, what they generally do, they take up a course like a course I have given you, They build a simple project out of it, and then they think we know the technology, and then they go out to the company and they say, okay, I have done a house price prediction system, I am done with machine learning, now you can hire me. So that is not the way companies are going to hire you. Let's say if I'm an educational company, okay, and if I'm hiring, for example, so I will be asking for a data science engineer who has working experience on educational projects, or who has some experience with education kind of business, so that his intelligence, his data science skills will be valuable for my company, and I can consider him an experienced professional, and I can give him a appropriate salary with respect to the experience which he has. Are you understanding my point? So if you all can see here, majority of the company, they are seeking minimum 1 year experience, 2 years experience. That's what you need to get started with an experience level job in the industry. So if you guys are in third year, it's high time that you should start focusing on multiple technologies, integrate the technology, and the project which you guys make, they should be directed towards the industrial background, on the task, on the profile, or on the domain where that company is working, and in what segment they are looking for a Python programmer, or a artificial intelligence programmer, or a or a data scientist programmer. Okay, understood my point? If this is clear, just let me know on chat if if this information has reached to you all at home. Okay, yeah. So I've got Yash, Sandeep, Khushbu. I've got this information. Now I'll take you to any one of this programs. First, let's say I'll start with omnipresent robot technology. Okay. So I'll open the link in a new tab so that you guys will get to know what they are doing. So this is a company, Omnipresent Robot Technology. It is hiring for artificial intelligence internship in Delhi. Okay. Now what they are doing, now this is what something is very important. Whenever a company shares their job profile or any requirement, initially they tell us about the company background. Okay. Why this background is important? This background is important because they want to convey this information to the applicant that we are working on this domain, and if you have relevant experience on working the domain in which we are working, then we will be happy to hire you. इट्स नॉट लाइक कि एक सीधा इंटर्नशिप निकल गई आर्टिफिशियल इंटेलिजेंस की और आप वहां पे पहुंच गए क्योंकि आपने आर्टिफिशियल इंटेलिजेंस का कोर्स किया हुआ है. ऐसा नहीं होता बिल्कुल भी. आर्टिफिशियल इंटेलिजेंस तो आपने किया है, बट उस कंपनी के डायरेक्शन में भी आपने अगर काम किया है, तब जाके आप वहां पे सक्सेसफुली आप सेलेक्ट हो सकते हैं. ठीक है. सो नाउ हियर यू कैन सी, लेट्स से दिस कंपनी इज वर्किंग टुवर्ड्स रोबोटिक्स फील्ड, ड्रोन्स, वीडियो एनालिटिक्स सॉल्यूशंस. इन तीन चीजों के ऊपर काम कर रहे हैं. तो अगर मैं आपसे कहूं आपने आर्टिफिशियल इंटेलिजेंस या मशीन लर्निंग किया है, ठीक है, तो इसका मतलब क्या है? मान लीजिए आप पाइथन से हमने स्टार्ट किया था, वी हैव स्टार्टेड सर्चिंग फॉर पाइथन. तो पाइथन एक लैंग्वेज हो गया फंडामेंटल. जो टेक्नोलॉजी रिक्वायर्ड है, पाइथन बेस्ड आर्टिफिशियल इंटेलिजेंस आपको आना चाहिए. आर्टिफिशियल इंटेलिजेंस भी किस सेगमेंट में आना चाहिए? या तो वीडियो एनालिटिक्स का आपने कोई बेसिक प्रोजेक्ट किया हो, या यूएवी से रिलेटेड या ड्रोन से रिलेटेड आपने कुछ रास्पबेरी पाई के ऊपर कुछ कॉन्फ़िगर किए हो, पाइथन के कोड चलाए हो, तो वो उतना बेसिक एक्सपीरियंस भी आपका काम आ जाएगा. बट मान लो आपने मशीन लर्निंग किया, एक कोई भी हाउस प्राइस प्रेडिक्शन, जैसे मैंने आपको एक कोर्स में एक सिंपल सा प्रोजेक्ट कराया है, वो प्रोजेक्ट करा के अगर आप इंडस्ट्री में जाओगे कि हमें मशीन लर्निंग आती है, तो यू आर एब्सोल्युटली फ्रेशर. वो आपका अकाउंट ही नहीं होगा. क्यों अकाउंट नहीं होगा? क्योंकि अगर वो आपसे ड्रोन के बारे में पूछेंगे या वीडियो एनालिसिस के बारे में पूछेंगे, वो आपने परफॉर्म किया ही नहीं है. तो अगर आपने वीडियो एनालिसिस परफॉर्म नहीं किया है, तो आपका आर्टिफिशियल इंटेलिजेंस और पाइथन प्रोग्रामिंग उस कंपनी के लिए यूजलेस है. अब वो कंपनी अगर आपको 1 साल तक सिखाए, पहले मान लो 3 महीने, 4 महीने, 6 महीने, कितना भी टाइम के लिए अगर वो आपको सिखाना शुरू करे कि वीडियो एनालिसिस ये होती है, हम ड्रोन ऐसे बनाते हैं, तब जाके आप सक्सेसफुली उनके साथ में काम कर पाओगे, तो उनको बहुत बड़ा लॉस है. सपोज आपने एक पैकेज के ऊपर स्टार्ट किया, हम एक बहुत ही बेसिक पैकेज की बात करते हैं. लेट्स से 5 लाख का पैकेज है, एनुअल 5 लाख का पैकेज है, ठीक है, विच इज समवॉट 35 to 40,000 रुपीज. ये एक बेसिक एवरेज जॉब होती है जो बीटेक और बीसीए के स्टूडेंट्स जब बाहर निकलते हैं तो उनको एक जॉब मिलती है अराउंड 35-40,000 से स्टार्ट। आई एम टेकिंग द मिनिमम वैल्यू लेट्स से, ठीक है। सो अब अगर आप 40,000 से स्टार्ट करते हैं और आप एक कंपनी में जाते हो और आपको 5 महीने लग जाते हैं उस कंपनी के प्रोफाइल को समझने के लिए, और तब आप अपना पहला प्रोजेक्ट स्टार्ट करते हैं, तो 5 महीने के हिसाब से अगर आप देखो तो ऑलरेडी उनको काफ़ी नुकसान हो गया। मतलब दे आर ऑलरेडी अंडर अ लॉस ऑफ 2 लाख रुपीज, ठीक है। तो कंपनी हमेशा एक स्ट्रिक्ट एप्लीकेशन पर्सपेक्टिव फॉलो करती हैं कि आपने जो भी टेक्नोलॉजी पढ़ा है उसका जो प्रोजेक्ट आपने किया है वो कंपनी ओरिएंटेड होना चाहिए, ठीक है। आर यू अंडरस्टैंडिंग माई पॉइंट? Could you let me know on chat if my point is clear? So first point was you need to know collection of technology. Second point is your project should be focused towards that industrial domain. Okay. So if you want, you all can quickly note these points also because they will be pretty helpful for you when you will be starting your career in future. So first point was collection of technology. You need to know only one technology would not do. Let's say अगर मैं आपको एक आपने पाइथन कर लिया, आपने पाइथन का सर्टिफिकेट कर लिया, पाइथन सर्टिफिकेट मैंने आपको दे दिया, मैंने आपको इंटर्नशिप के लिए बुला लिया, ठीक है। लेकिन अब अगर आप जाओगे किसी कंपनी में अप्लाई करने के लिए, अगर उनके डोमेन पे ही आपने काम नहीं किया हुआ है तो आप उनके लिए फ्रेशर हो, ना ही आपका सर्टिफिकेट किसी काम आएगा, ना ही आपका इंटर्नशिप कहीं काम आएगा, और ना ही आपने जो पढ़ा है बेसिक पाइथन फंडामेंटल्स वो भी कहीं काम नहीं आएगा। ये बहुत बड़ी एक प्रॉब्लम है जो इंडस्ट्री में चल रही है इस समय। बिकॉज हो क्या गया है, सोशल नेटवर्क के बहुत सारे एजुकेशन नेटवर्क्स ओपन हो गए हैं। कंसीडर यूडेमी, बंदे ने एक 500 रुपये का कोर्स या 700 रुपये का एक कोर्स परचेज कर लिया, वो कोर्स करने के बाद उसने वीडियो देख ली, उसने उसके बेसिक क्वेश्चन को सॉल्व कर लिया, सॉल्व करने के बाद में एक यूडेमी का सर्टिफिकेट आ गया। अब बच्चा रिलैक्स हो गया कि ठीक है यार, फाइनल ईयर खत्म करते 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 यूडेमी का पाइथन का सर्टिफिकेट तो आ गया मेरे पास, ठीक है। अब मेरी लाइफ बिल्कुल चिल है, अब मैं सीधा जाऊंगा फाइनल ईयर के बाद मेरे को जबरदस्त जॉब के लिए कंपनियां इंतजार कर रही होंगी, ठीक है। ऐसा नहीं होता। मतलब यू हैव टू अंडरस्टैंड दिस एट दिस वेरी अर्ली स्टेज कि आप जिस भी प्रोफाइल के लिए आप आगे बढ़ना चाहते हैं उस प्रोफाइल के ओरिएंटेशन में ही आपके प्रोजेक्ट्स होने चाहिए, ठीक है। और ये आपको डिसाइड करना पड़ेगा कि किस लेवल की कंपनी की तरफ आप बढ़ना चाहते हो, तो उस लेवल के प्रोजेक्ट्स अभी आपको थर्ड ईयर से स्टार्ट करने पड़ेंगे। मेरी बात समझ रहे हैं आप लोग? Oh, sorry, if I am talking in Hindi and if anybody does not understand Hindi, tell me. Everybody understands Hindi here? Hindi and English both? Okay, great. So yes, you are asking how to create resume. Yes, man. I'll definitely. We have a session on discussion of how to create the resume when you apply for the job. Okay. So there is a great. We will be having a lot of discussions on how to create the appropriate resume. But before that, before going for a resume, you have to think on the technology, all the technologies which you have worked on, the direction of the company or the direction of business towards which you are designing your projects. Okay, because there is a very big problem in this industry, and the problem is quantity of data available. Okay, due to this high quantity of data, a lot of projects available on GitHub, everything is available free of cost, everything is available open source. Okay, but what happens is students are unable to draw a line from one point, from their current situation to the company's point, which means to the company's place. तो बहुत डिफिकल्ट हो जाता है स्टूडेंट के लिए। वो क्या करते हैं ना, zigzag अप्रोच में they always work. Someday they will start one project, another day they'll think about second project, third day they'll read a blog, and then their whole mind will change. So that is a very big problem. If you are dedicatedly working towards a business line for 1 year, you will be having tremendous experience with respect to n number of people, those who will be competing against you to get started with the with with the career. Okay, so one is collection of technology, you have to understand. And third one is second one is you need to have projects in the direction of industry you want to work. Okay, because every industry is a different industry. Education industry, if you want to work under education industry, they will have different kinds of projects, they will have different kinds of data. If you want to work with video based industries, let's say you want to work with Netflix, you want to work with Hotstar, or if you want to work with some news channels, so they all work towards video streaming, audio streaming, and all that stuff. So you have to perform analysis over that. Okay, so that you need to understand. You're done with basic Python programming, that is fine. But now the work starts. You have to identify your interest towards which industry you should get started. And this is the time where you can select 3-4 types of industries, 3-4 types of companies, and you can make 3-4 projects for individual company direction at this time. And by the time you end up your 3 years or 4 years of education, you will have the same relevant company profiles hiring at that point of time, and it will be pretty easy for you to get started with the career. Okay, and you don't need to worry for basic college placements, for a basic fresher level package. You don't need to worry about it. You can, since you will be having the right skills, you will be a finest candidate for the company to hire them. Okay, so I hope this is clear. Now let me take you to the next part of this discussion. So now in the internship, what they would be needing. So let's say what kind of requirements people ask for the internships. So you will be having certain day-to-day responsibilities under this internship, wherein you will be working on development areas such as network, operating system, databases, and different kinds of applications you need to work on. Then you need to understand the performance of these applications. Okay, you need to understand how the performance will work, how you can scale the application from one user to multi-user. You can scale the application to multiple clouds so that billion number of users can use the application, kind of that. Then you also need to work out towards security of the application, which I was saying initially, that when you write a code, it is your responsibility to write the defensive code. Then you have to work out on testing and more stuff. Okay, and you need to safeguard the organization computer networks. You need to perform security over that. Plus you will be working on designing, installation, testing, and maintenance of the software, existing software systems. Moreover, the job was with respect to Python programming, but you need to understand how to collaborate with web developers. So how will you be able to collaborate with web developers? Once you understand how the web applications are developed and what a web application developer needs. Okay, so there is one common misconception here which I would like to clarify again. People say, let's say if I go for an MNC, I will be working in a team. So if I have joined for security, and if I have to ensure the security of web application, then there will be a person who will be working on website designing. So it will be his responsibility to design the website. I will only learn the security part and I will test the application. This is a pretty bad misconception. In a company, it is true that there will be different people for different work profiles and different work responsibilities and roles, but you need to understand that role also. Only then you will be able to collaborate with him. To give you a simple example, let's say there is a person who only knows to speak Telugu, and I know to speak in Hindi. So if they will say you both collaborate with each other, will we be able to collaborate? Let me know the answer on chat. If a person only knows Telugu and I only know Hindi, and if my company owner says you both collaborate with each other, will we both be able to collaborate with each other? Absolutely no. So this is what I'm saying, that even if it is somebody else's job to perform that work role, but you guys need to understand in your mind that how that application works, how the web perspective works. Only then you will be able to collaborate. Okay, so you have to collaborate with the software with the web developers and software developers to integrate with Java into the business applications, softwares and websites, whatever they are maintaining. So definitely they'll be working towards drone applications. They'll be working towards applications for visual video analysis and video streaming and maybe on different stuff. And you will be working on that application. So you need to understand the business application perspective also. Okay. So that's what I'm saying. Here are the few bullet points which you guys need to understand. First, you need to understand one programming language. Then, let's say if you are collaborating with web applications, you need to collaborate with web applications. Then, let's say you need to integrate with the business application. So you need to understand the business perspective, that in what kind of industry that company is working. Finally, there will be major other requirements will also be there, which you guys need to understand. So now here you have to study the software application domain, prepare the software requirements and specification documents. This is majorly done by interns. They are given the documentation work and then they keep on working on that particular part. Now see, 10 number of internships are available if you are done with Python. But what they want is they want a person who knows Java, who knows Python, who understand algorithms also, who understand C++ programming also, and distributed computing. But if I talk about you going for an internship, let's say if you are done with only one language, now it's a big problem for you. Because students, what they think, okay, I have started Java, I'll be working in Java field only. Somebody will say, I have learned C++, I'll be working in C++ only. Third person will say, I have learned Python, I'll be working only in Python field only. But this is not happening in the industry. You start with one programming language, but you have to collaborate with all the other languages also. At least 3 to 4 languages you need to understand. Okay, it's not like that you need to be master of that programming language, but the basic fundamental of programming, like how the input output works, how the data structures work in that language, how algorithms work in that language, that part you need to understand. Not only in Java, you have to learn for Python, you have to learn for C++ and similar stuff like that. Okay, now let's see. So those candidates who will be applying, this is in-office internship is also available. You can start it from April to May. This is available for a duration of 6 months. That means if you will work with this particular company, Omniscient, you are going to gain 6 months real-time industrial experience from a company. Okay, so this 6-month experience is the best advantage which you have with other fellow competitors, with other friends who are in the same college. They all will be coming out as a fresher, but you will make a difference if you are preparing in the appropriate way. Okay, and there are other requirements also, not just programming language. You should understand the technology also. You should have done some basic work on camera analytics also. You should have done real-time analytics on CCTV. So this is what they are asking from an intern who is in the 3rd year of education. Okay, so now what we should actually do in order to sort these issues. So generally what people say, the industry expects in first year, you should be able to work with multiple programming languages. In the first year itself, you should complete at least 3 languages, at least 3. Okay, and sometimes people expect a little more also. They expect the web part also, HTML, CSS, JavaScript. Okay, these are some of the basics which you complete in first year. Okay, when you reach out to second year, you should be able to work on different technologies. What kind of technologies you should be working? The latest which is working, which is available in that environment. Let's say you're working in artificial intelligence, machine learning, you're working on ethical hacking, you're working on digital marketing, kind of that. Okay, you're working on cloud technology. So this is your time where you experience all different technologies available. And as soon as you reach in the third year, here starts your business direction. You need to select the companies, your area of interest companies, and you should start working in that direction, which means you should be doing projects here using the multiple technologies, because in third year they will be hiring for the internship, and they will be seeking that you should have worked on artificial intelligence, you should have worked on programming, and you should have done at least one project on CCTV analysis, for example, which I have shared you here. Okay. And then in your fourth year, final year, by this time, you will be a 2-year experienced professional, because you have done your projects and internship here. So technology के one project in each with business direction. Okay. और यहाँ पे एक big project जो कि एक business project, okay, जो आपने उस कंपनी में जाके किया है थर्ड ईयर पे, और फाइनल ईयर तक कंप्लीट करते करते आपको 2 साल का एक्सपीरियंस हो जाएगा उस इंडस्ट्री। तो जैसे आप बाहर आओगे, आपके पास pool of opportunities होंगी, you will be having pool of opportunities to get started with your career in that appropriate direction. Are you understanding my point? Great. So now, so once you guys have understood this, this is something which is required. So now you're going to get the certificate that is valuable with your 2 years experience or 6 months experience or whatever the internship duration is available. Then you're going to get the job offers and a lot of other experience things you will get to know. So just to give you a quick brief, what we have is, whenever you have to start for any of these companies, you should identify what all types of technology I should learn during this phase to come up with these kinds of technologies. तो अभी आप क्या करते हो, आप लोग सिर्फ एक प्रोग्राम कोई सा भी कर लेते हो, ठीक है। मेरा ऑब्जेक्टिव यहाँ पे कोर्सेज को सेल करना नहीं है, मैं आपको सिर्फ ये बता रहा हूँ कि कोर्सेज तो फ्री में भी अवेलेबल है, बट अगर आप वर्केबल तैयार हो जाते हो थर्ड ईयर तक, अगर आपके पास प्रोग्रामिंग लैंग्वेजेस की नॉलेज है, टेक्नोलॉजी की नॉलेज है, तो देयर आर कंपनीज who are ready to hire you. And on that note, once you are getting some good salaries and experience salaries, you have different options to pay back to the company, to whoever is working for you. Okay, so that's what I'm saying. So what we have done, we have started with a zero upfront program wherein we are not charging any money with any of the users in order to build them appropriately into that direction. And we have brought all these information on the website itself. To start with the basics, we have done one good thing. We have uploaded all the sequential topic lists on the website itself, so that you can understand that what all topics I should go through in order to complete my fundamental level of education. Once you're done with fundamental level of education, then you should work towards the technology of that education. And third, you should work towards the project guidance. Okay. So now I'll come to this point. I have shared the overall objective, that what problem we are solving with our free training certificate and internship program. The problem we are solving is with respect to the company, we are thinking of providing them a very good workforce. And we are taking up this responsibility to groom these candidates, be it free of cost in the college itself. So by the time they come out of the college, they can land up to the appropriate job with an experience, and company will minimize this loss. Okay. So if you are already a 2 years experienced professional being into college and you are joining a company as a fresher, company has saved 1 year of salary, and that is pretty big amount. Let's say if your salary is 5 lakh rupees per annum, if you have started basic without any experience as a fresher, then they will save at least 5 lakh rupees. Okay. They won't need to train you, and you already understand that direction of that company. So now we have brought to you a lot of different programs. That's why what we have done, we have given the fundamental training free of cost to you. Now, second, what we want to do, we want to groom you in working on different directions of the companies, where we are going to allot you different kinds of prototype projects, some sample projects, and you need to put in your efforts so as to come up with the solutions. Okay, so that's what we want. We want to take you to the second level now, where you will be working on a technology. Let's say if you know Python, you will be working on artificial intelligence. If you know Python, you will be working on machine learning, but you will be working towards the business industry, and you will be working on applications in that perspective. If you are facing any problems on that, we are there to help you out, that how you will be able to overcome that problem. Once you guys are overcome with that problem, we want you all to be ready within third year or final year with the appropriate internships and the job offers in your hand. That's what is the objective of this complete program. Okay, have you got my point? Nice. So now what next? So we have given you some basic programs to get started. If you all have not watched all the videos till now, and if you are really not ready for the certification, for the examination at the moment, I recommend you to go through with the video series again. Okay, the examination is the level 2 process, in which what we are doing is we want to evaluate if you have understood the fundamentals of the videos which have been given to you. Have you properly watched them? Have you properly implemented them? If you have any queries on them, you can discuss with us. We can help you out with that, that how you are going to sort those problems out. If you have not watched the videos up till now, you guys can quickly go back and you can start learning again and perform the implementations and overcome the basic problems. Then we are taking you to our second platform. Now, the second platform is the evaluation platform, which we have brought up for you. Okay. So you all are going to be, you all will get an account on Hackvida 1-to-1. Once you guys log in to this account, what we are bringing for you, we are bringing industry oriented collection of programs for you. You can quickly open any of the program. Once you will open the programs, you will get the industrial perspective of designing those applications. Okay, let's say if I am designing a chatbot, I'll be designing a chatbot for Accenture or for any other company. So I'll take you to that so as to explain you. Let's say you have done with basic Python programming. Now I would like to identify the companies who are seeking. I'll just type in bot, that would be good. Just give me a moment. Okay, so let's say there is a company, Star Agri Warehousing and Collateral Management. There are various other companies. Accenture is also hiring for chatbot. I think my team is uploading that information over the server. So just here, Control F bot. Oh, where I have gone here. Okay, so I'll take you to the program itself. So once you log into the program, you're going to get access to the specific account where you are going to professionally develop this. You'll understand all the specific technology and everything, and then we want to evaluate on that perspective. Okay, evaluation which we are going to conduct is to identify those candidates whom we can take on level number 3, where we can help them with working on industrial projects with respect to industry. Okay, with respect to business objectives and business perspective of different companies. Okay, that's what we want to do. So if you are done with fundamental education, which with the videos which we have given you, if you have any questions and if any issues on them, you can have a discussions with us. We can help you out with that. Once you guys are done with that, we want to evaluate your skills on the fundamentals first, so as to ensure that you all have properly implemented the fundamentals. And this is actually saving a lot of time for us. Okay, we already do have a lot of video recordings available of all the classes which we are giving from last 10 years. So we are trying to share the fundamental education free of cost to people, so that they will understand more and more fundamentals. They don't need to pay anything for these basic courses, and productively after evaluation they will be working on the business perspective of project development and internship experience. That will actually draw a real value to you. Okay, so once you will be here, we are going to perform evaluations for you. For evaluations, initially we are having multiple choice questions. I'll give you a quick format of what kind of questions you are going to get uh, in your evaluations tomorrow. Let's say I'll quickly show a few. Um, just give me a moment. I'm just showing you what kind of exams you're going to get. Okay, here. So you guys are going to get the exam somewhat like this. Let me just resume the collection of the exams here. So you will be having certain number of questions. Initially, you are going. This is not your test. I'm just showing you a sample test. What kind of test you guys are going to get. So you have to specify your email address. You have to specify your name. The email address should be the one with which you have registered on our website on free training certification internship program. Then you are going to get different types of questions. Okay, the questions will be multiple choice questions. They will be theoretical questions out of the videos. There would be coding questions out of the video, and these questions will only be from the videos which we have taught, because they are practical implementations of fundamental education. Okay, so there will be multiple choice questions. Multiple choice questions will have more than one correct answers. For when you will be marking all the correct answers, you're going to get 1 mark. If you miss even one of the multiple choice questions correct options, you're going to get a 0 on that. Okay. Then we have single choice questions also. You have multiple options. You have to select single choice question. That would also be available. So initially there will be, for your level 1 test, there will be very easy evaluations to identify your skills, and you will be getting questions like this. Okay. So once you guys will be done with the responses, let's say for our chatbot program, we have 794 participants have already taken the exam. Okay. And what we do is we identify people somewhat like this. So now you can see that this is somewhere, this is the original statistics when the evaluation exams go through. On an average, majority of the students belong to 60 to 70% of the score. Okay, not 60, sorry, 45 to 40, let's say 30 to 60%, 30 to 60, 70%. And only a few reach out to the appropriate practical evaluations. Okay, so what we want is, we want appropriate preparation, so that the evaluations are worth the effort, and then we can take you to build different applications with respect to industrial perspective. Okay, so I'm sharing all these statistics with you so that you understand that there will be a lot of people, those who are applying for this program, and we will be selecting only a few students. Not all are going to get the certifications and internships. Okay, this basic certification will be of no use in future, I tell you, until and unless you have the sequential part done. Sequential part as in, if you have done various technologies, if you know project development experience of various business industries, only then your fundamental certifications will be valuable. Otherwise, it's going to be a complete waste. Okay. And not just certificate from Hackveda, any certificate. Let's say if you are taking a Python certificate from Microsoft also, it is an appropriate waste if you don't know the second level and third level, if you don't know the technology with which business applications are being developed, and if you don't know the business industry for which you are developing the application, your basic fundamental certificates is of no use at all. Okay, that's why we are delivering these certificates for free. You take the certificates, go and have the basic education, take the certificates for free, but do it wisely so that you can reach out to level number 2 and level number 3, because every industry seeks similar kind of requirement. So I have posted all jobs there on my website, so that you guys will be able to explore different kinds of requirements of different companies, and you can see I have taken only one example, but each and every company is recruiting with the same approach. Collection of different programming language. You should be able to integrate these programming with different technology. Then you should be able to develop basic applications on that business profile. Then they will be taking you even as an intern. Otherwise, they are not ready to train you there. They don't want that you go there and go for training. They want you learn the fundamentals at your home or with a course company, you understand the technology there, you build up some business applications there, and then then come for internship. Nowadays there is one more misconception which is happening in the industry. Most of the students, what they are doing is first year, second year they do nothing. Third year they say we have to go for an internship, so they don't learn any basic programming, and they directly try to get an internship in some institute or in some company, so that they can simply show a certificate to the college and to the company that okay, we have been interning. But I tell you, that certificate will also be appropriate waste if you will be applying to a company after your college. Okay, so it is high time that you should start working in the appropriate direction with respect to the requirement and demand. And I have got a few more questions here. Let's say, sir, I've seen all the 7 videos given for us in Python, but I have cross-checked many times, but till date I can't contact anyone. So I did not, the video from 1 is getting skipped directly to 2. Sorry, I didn't get that. I've seen all the 7 videos given for us in Python, but I have cross-checked many times, but till date I answer that. Okay. Okay. So you don't have, okay, 2 is missing. Not an issue. I'll just check back and I'll quickly put the number 2 also in the sequence. Guys, just give me a moment. I have got a quick so that I can. Okay. So, where were we? I hope this is clear to all of you what exactly I have tried telling you. So, there are a lot of other opportunities which you can quickly search. There are tons of opportunities available in machine learning. As of now, my internet connection is working a little low, I guess, somehow. I don't know why it's behaving like that. But there are a lot of companies hiring. Let's say for machine learning, you can see there is a pool of opportunities. Bosch is hiring, Educomp is hiring, Siemens is hiring, Seal is hiring, Walmart is hiring. And all these have very basic requirements. 1 year, 2 years experience. See, Celexa Technology is hiring the chatbot developer, and similar kind of requirements are there. And one thing which I would like to show you is very common, this 2 to 5 years of experience, that once you will start working, you should have at least 2 years to 3 years of experience, which means you should actively start from the second year, so that you can show at least 2 years or 3 years of experience when you come out of the college itself. But what people think, that after college we will start as a fresher and then we'll take for 2 years experience and then we will join a good company. So that doesn't happen in the industry. Okay, you have to start as soon and as early as possible. So guys, you can explore, a lot of options are available for web designer, for machine learning people, for application designers, for Python programmers. A lot of options are available. Moreover, interns in Python is available with high-tech engineering services also. You can quickly go here and do that. Again, so I would suggest you to go through with these profiles which are available on the website, and you will get some good appropriate idea that how you guys can work out in that. So there is one opportunity with respect to Jharkhand and Bihar, and see what they are doing. They're hiring for Python programming. Again, you should be able to perform data handling with Python. You should be able to perform virtualization. You should be able to understand machine learning algorithms. Okay. So these are some of the things which is required. Okay. So now, what you need to do, you need to work out similarly in this perspective. Okay, so just give me a moment. I'll just connect back with you in more minutes. I think somebody is at my door. By the time, if you guys have any questions, please post your questions, and I'll shortly connect back to you within 5 minutes. Okay, guys. So just to quickly conclude, the free training project certification and internship program, the major objective of this program is to help industries find the best workforce in the shortest duration of time. Okay, and when once the workforce joins that industry, this workforce should not be a loss for them for any period of time. Okay, so we want to minimize that loss period to zero by ensuring that the candidates who are reaching out to the companies are quite professional. They understand the fundamental education. To help you all understand the fundamental education, like fundamentals of Python, fundamentals of machine learning, fundamentals of web designing, we have provided you dedicated practical hands-on video courses. You have to go through with the video course. If you find any difficulty in the videos, you can quickly ask the questions with us. We will help you out with the questions and answers. Once you are done with the questions and answers, we are going to conduct an evaluation test for you. With the evaluation, we are going to identify the candidates who we think can be groomed with the technology and with the business perspective projects. So we are going to shortlist the candidates after the evaluation, and we are going to provide personal time to groom those guys up. And once these guys are ready, we are going to make them apply to the industry. Okay, so that they get the finest internship experience, they get the finest job experience. And once they have got placed, until you get placed, there is zero upfront cost, there is no cost involved. Once you are ready after the evaluation and we think that you are done with the evaluation, we have allotted a certificate for you. After the evaluation, what we are going to do, we are going to train you with the mock interviews. We are going to train you with the industry requirement, appropriate business requirement. We are going to help you make project for that business requirement. We are going to help you with designing the resume. We'll provide you the training certifications depending on your evaluations. We are going to provide you industrial internship with industrial experience in that industry perspective. And finally, we'll make you apply for the job for the right company with the right packages, so that you get a guided, focused direction. Once you get placed, now your part starts. So once you get placed, we are planning for an income sharing agreement, which means once you reach, you will be sharing out 10% or 15% of whatever the salary you will be earning, up to an upper capital of the cost involved. So let's say if you are working for machine learning with us, and we are making you prepare for Accenture in India. So somehow, to prepare you for Accenture, we have to provide you these many courses, and approximately we have to make an investment of 1 lakh rupees on you with respect to course part. Then apart from that, the business industry requirement, the project requirement, and totally it may involve a minimum period of 10 months which we are going to invest on you. These investments will be done online via self-learning video sessions, as well as online sessions like the one you are having with me at the moment. Post you get the job, then you will be having an income sharing agreement. Out of the income you are earning, with certain percentage, you have to pay us back this amount in 1 year or 2 years. In case if you are not getting placed, if you are not earning, then you don't need to pay anything. But once you get placed, once you're working appropriately in the appropriate company, we will be having an income sharing agreement signed. Okay. So I hope you all got this point, that the major objective of our program is to groom the right candidate, make him place in the company, make him workable. As soon as he starts getting the appropriate salaries, as soon as he gets settled in the career, then his part starts to pay us back to the company, so that the company can groom other students, other first year to 4 year students, those who are working in college. Because approximately what we are trying to do is we are trying to make this education free for engineering students. Let's say for the students from first year to final year, we want to make it free. But after final year, as soon as we make them groomed, as soon as we make them place in an appropriate firm, then their contribution starts then. Okay. So any questions with respect to the program, you can quickly ask me. Till the certification, there is nothing involved. There is no income sharing agreement involved. Evaluations are free. You can take the training programs, you can get evaluated, you can get the certificates if you are scoring well. But once you have been evaluated, then we are going to have a mock interview with you. Okay. In the mock interview, we are going to identify whether you have appropriate communication skills, whether you have appropriate presentation skills. If you have appropriate soft skills, we are going to uh, select you, we are going to shortlist you, and then we are going to train you with the business perspective for the appropriate industry. Okay. Whatever training is involved, whatever technology support resources, everything is on from our side. And once you guys got appropriately trained, got placed, then you have to contribute back financially to the organization. Anybody, any questions? So a detailed terms and conditions and everything about the program, we are going to let you all know once you guys are done with your evaluations and certifications. Okay. So after the mock interview, we are going to conduct your mock interviews also. And once you are selected after the mock interviews, and if you have the consent, then we are going to sign an income sharing agreement with you, and we are going to start grooming you. Okay, guys, any questions? Have you all heard about the program? Okay, I've got one question. Do we have the exam tomorrow? So now you guys have to tell me, what is your preparation level, or how many days you need to prepare? One course or two course or three course, jo bhi, whatever exams you want to give, just quickly define the courses, comma, how many days you need to prepare. In case if you have not prepared it yet, you can prepare it well. You can ask the questions with me. Okay. After your set time, we can have a discussion with you, and then we can keep the evaluation. Otherwise, if everybody is ready, if you want the evaluations to be done tomorrow, we have already scheduled the evaluations for from 6 or 6:30 p.m. I'll just quickly confirm you. We have, okay, I've got the link here. We have got the tests scheduled. Okay, so we have scheduled it tomorrow from 6 p.m. to 6:30 p.m. It's going to be a 30-minute test. Okay, so Sandeep is ready for the exam. Great, Sandeep. So you can take up the exam tomorrow. And all other candidates, uh, if you guys are ready tomorrow, we can schedule it. Okay, Khushbu is also ready for the evaluations. That's great. So we are having the, Rishabh is saying 20th April. Nani will take up the exam tomorrow. Sandeep, Khushbu, okay. Rishabh Kumar will take up on 20th April. Okay, Rishabh. So what you can do is you can quickly watch out the sessions again, work out hard on them, and then what we will do, we'll schedule another test on 20th April. Those who may get failed tomorrow, no, sorry. So it's one time selection opportunity only. So those who are ready, you can take up the exam 6 p.m. to 6:30 p.m. And you guys can connect to the same meeting ID, or else I'm going to share the meeting ID on SMS to all of you. There is the SMS is going to come from our uh, official handle, which is VK Hackway. Okay, you're going to get an SMS with respect to the meeting. I'm also going to mail you the meeting IDs, so you guys can reach out to us on that meeting ID. And in the meeting ID, I'm going to give you the direction that how you're going to access the exam and you're going to proceed further. Okay, so by the time, let's catch up tomorrow. Try going through with the videos again. All the questions will be from the videos itself. None of the question will be from outside. Okay. Yes, Sandeep. So you're going to get 30 minutes for both the exams. 30 minutes is just for one exam. Okay. So anybody who's attempting one exam or multiple exams, so you're going to get 30 minutes per exam to take up the exam. Okay. So guys, I hope all the discussions have been done. Everything is clear to all of you. Post that, we'll keep on discussion. I wish you all the best for preparation again for the evaluation test tomorrow. Once you guys are done with the evaluation test, we are going to issue your certificates, as well as post your examinations. We'll be having a mock interview wherein we are going to have mock interview kind of questions with respect to these videos and technologies which you have watched. And with the final selection, then we'll take you to the internship program. Okay, that's all for the day. Thank you so much for being available. Thank you so much for being so patient during our discussion. Post that, you guys can send us your feedbacks to me on admin@hackweather.in, or else on my WhatsApp. If you have any questions later, you guys can also ask me the questions later. I'm just sharing my WhatsApp just for WhatsApp would be a little difficult for me to handle. Do one thing. In case if you guys get any queries, reach out to the website hackweather.co.in or hackweather.in. Any of the websites you can reach out to, and quickly get the questions from me on this talk to mentor. Okay, put your name, email, phone number, start chat with me. I'll be there. You can speak to me. Moreover, my WhatsApp is also connected to the website, so you can quickly reach out to the WhatsApp and you can send me the message in case if you get any queries related to the program later. If you get any queries with respect to selection of the business industry, what you can select, if you have any questions like that, so I'll be able to handle all your questions there on these social media handles. And hope for the best that you guys will be prepared well and work out well for the industry in future. Thank you so much for being available.